Chapter 306 Resistance. But before the large court entourage could join the great army, the biggest part thereof was already on their way to the blacksmith temple, located not very far from Hanoch, which, as already known, was built in honour of Tubal-Cain, the inventor of metal processing. When the vanguard arrived at the strong bulwark of the temple, they stopped and demanded from the gatekeepers immediate access. But they replied, "At this time, no one is admitted into the garden of the sanctuary. Only a most crafty perpetrator may demand this so impetuously. What do you want so early in these sacred walls?" And the great vanguard replied boldly, "We want nothing more and nothing less than to destroy this very sanctuary and these sacred walls from the bottom up for all times, according to the orders of Fungar Helen, and then to slay or kill the rebellious among you, whichever you prefer. Therefore, do not cause much trouble, for behind us marches an army of 2 million warriors." When the gatekeepers heard such, they responded with much softer language. "Yes, if this is the case, then we have to inform the high priest of the temple, so that he can worthily receive you as emissaries of the great, almighty Fungar Helen." But the vanguard said, "The high priest must not be informed before the temple is completely destroyed. Therefore, just open the gate. Otherwise, we will open it by force." When the gatekeepers heard these words, they shouted, "Oh, you infamous rogues! You outcasts of hell! That is then your plan? You only want to rob and steal the sanctuaries of the temple. The beautiful gold and silver you want. Oh, just wait a little. You will be spared this effort. We will immediately tell the high priest about these mutineers, and their path will be shortened in a way which until now no devil has ever dreamed about." And immediately a few gatekeepers ran off to the high priest and informed him accordingly. But the high priest became more angry than a tiger, engaged his whole army, and at once began activating all his hellish fire arts most energetically. The mountains began to spray fire from various locations. The whole temple soon began to glow, and from the large garden wall, fire was spraying everywhere. And all this was accomplished in 1 hour. When the vanguard saw these raging fires, they retreated to the great army, who also halted, because they too did not dare to invade this true sea of fire. But in the meantime, also the court's entourage reached the army, and Fungar Helen himself was surprised about this fire spectacle around the temple of Tubal-Cain. But Mahal said to him, "Let them keep on producing their fireworks for only 1 day. But tomorrow we will begin our productions." And Fungar Helen immediately issued this as a command to the whole army. And everybody watched this murderous spectacle for an entire day.